And we are only 3 hours and 40 minutes in. Isn't it incredible what we have achieved today? The focus is again going crazy. What's going on, camera? What's your problem? What's your problem? Isn't this annoying? What the Maybe the camera tells me it wants something there. Okay, what do you want? What do you want? Do you want to see the cable? The wire stripper? No, not happy about that. Do you want to see scissors? It wanted scissors! Alright, there you go. Hope you like that. Welcome! How is everybody doing tonight? So let me quickly address what's going up here. And let me go a little bit in a ranty mode. So as you can see on the tweet over here, somebody was complaining that I was putting makeup on my face for the stream, saying that I shouldn't care about this kind of beauty or whatever stuff. People don't care, and I should just, people wouldn't care if I wear a McDonald's takeaway bag. So that's the joke here. To that I wanted to say two things. First of all, I didn't take the makeup for beauty reasons, right? A film set, or in this case, my streaming setup uses two big LED panels, and it's very typical in for film productions, any studios, but also for YouTubers that have these light panels that their skin is just reflecting. So applying powder is just a way to make it look natural again. It's just to make it look normal again, because I guess people say that it doesn't look natural. In a way, it's just a production thing. It's an investment or something I'm experimenting with. I don't feel strongly either way in some regards. I see it on the same level as investing into good cameras, investing into my streaming setup, investing in the lights, that the light is better. In buying these parts to build this 8-bit computer, or even just going live in general, sharing stuff that I like on YouTube and just being creative. It's just having fun and enjoying my time. And video production, part of it is also some other stuff that you might not think about. There's a lot. You usually you are a consumer. You just see the final product, but you don't see what goes into it and all the time and investment and thoughts that go into these things. And one of these things is, if you want to improve your video production, one thing could be maybe that you apply the powder makeup just to make your skin less shiny. There's nothing special about it, so it's not beauty. However, and this is I guess the ranty part, why are you judging that I would want to wear makeup? Even if I would want to wear it out of beauty reasons, because I want to do that, who cares? Exactly. My point is, who cares? You are the person who cares about this by tweeting this. Let people be. Let them wear makeup if they want to be. You don't need to judge people that feel their time well invested into wearing makeup. And I don't see a reason why this has to be even a topic. Let people be. Don't care about it. If some people want to do it for beauty reason, for film production reason, for experimenting, for curiosity, learning something new, whatever the reason may be, let's not care about this stuff, right? It doesn't matter, as you say. So I just felt like I want to get this off my chest. And also, I blacked out the name there because it doesn't matter who said that. I don't mean this as a direct response to the person. I don't want to have any public drama or something. If it was something I wanted to directly address to the person, I would have written it as a DM. I wanted to just use this tweet kind of as a way to, express some views, use that as kind of to piggyback on that, just to say something that seems important to me. Jokes aside, I guess we can move slowly forward. Done with the jokes. As anybody knows, this is a beauty channel. So, let's get the hair. Wait, I don't know how to wear this. Let's get my hair out of the way. There we go. And then this time we can. I think I don't wear this correctly. Wait. Wait, how do you wear this? I should have asked my. Okay. Am I wearing this correctly now? Okay, whatever. This last time on liveoverflow's makeup tutorial, we explored how to use the Evelyn brush to apply the powder. I thought this time we can try a little bit more advanced, which is a little bit more risky, and using the sponge. So in here you can also find a sponge that you can use to apply the powder. So let's see. You can see how shiny here my head is. Also, I do have a receding hairline, right? I've been recently wondering that. I'm getting pretty old. Is that a receding hairline? I'm not sure. I think. Whatever. So I've never paid attention to that until like it has become like a meme on Twitch that people have like receding hairlines, and then I looked in the mirror and then I saw this. So let's apply this here, especially here in these receding hairline corners. This is where it's like really shiny. Am I doing this correct? I'm not sure. Okay, so you see, the thing is, we are learning here together. I don't know if I apply this correctly. How often should I dip this in here? I'm not quite sure, but I mean, you do see here the result. Okay. I think maybe I should have gone with a more orange tone. That seems to be in a lot. Okay. That is good enough. See, there's not much difference. It just takes a little bit the shiny edge off, so that it looks more normal because of these bright lights. This is more how I guess I would look like if you were just sitting here with me in my room with my regular over-the-head light. And of course, now that we have done our makeup, we also need to do our hair. Again, just using hairspray here. Let's see. And there we go. So there is that. Okay, there we go. Wasn't this fun? Okay, jokes aside, let's get started with the real content of this stream. As you know, what we are doing here, this is an unboxing stream. We are unboxing stuff. I got this package here. Let's open this up. Let's see what's inside. What do we have here? It's the FLIR 1 Pro. I wasted more money on this stream. I bought this because last time chips were getting hot, and it's like hopefully we can use this for debugging and just for joy. Have a reason to waste money. And so here, let's unpack this. Okay, wait. Maybe I should address chat. I think there was a lot of messages. So let's see. Why is the ad sign in the corner? Welcome to liveoverflow's explanation of German laws. In Germany, when you are sharing content online, maybe YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, whatever you do, as soon as you are presenting products in a way that is overly positive, that kind of looks like an ad, even though you are not paid, even though you bought it yourself, you have to label it as an ad. I've learned this from a lawyer from Google. I went to a workshop at the Google at a Google Space, and they were telling us about the German advertisement laws. And so we have court cases in Germany where, for example, an Instagram influencer has bought their own clothes and was overly positively presenting this cloth. And they were also tagging the brand, like in the description, like saying what the piece is. Basically, it advertised it, even though it was not even a free product and it was not paid for. But because it was overly positive, basically the German court decided that that while not being paid right now, the influencer has the intention to be paid by such a company in the future. So in a way, it's like a reverse thing, right? You first do the positive advertisement, that draws them to you, and then they pay you for further advertisement. And to protect consumers from misleading protect consumer by properly labeling this. Basically, the court says if you overly positively representing any product, you have to label it as ad. So theoretically, any video where any product is appearing in Germany has to be labeled with an ad in the corner or clearly marked, stuff like this. So so I put it on the stream, even though it's just obviously a joke, but who cares? And then obviously also, just as a joke, make it more look like an influencer crappy thing. So I remove it in a second again. Okay, so let's unpack this. So this is a FLIR USB-C camera, so it's a thermal camera, and I'm really curious. I haven't used it yet. We are unpacking it together right now. It costs way too much money, but we will see. Okay. So here I have an Android phone. Otherwise, what happens if you don't do it? Well, consumer protection, consumer rights, or consumer I'm not sure what the name is again. These kind of groups, they can sue you. And they are suing influencers all the time when they are not properly marking their advertisements in Germany. So that happens all the time. That's where the court case is from, with this Instagram influencer who wasn't even paid for it, didn't even get it for free. Like getting it for free and getting paid is the same thing. It's a value transaction. So there was nothing from the company. It was self-bought in the store and just presented as kind of a review. It was overly positive and it was deemed to be an advertisement. Okay, so I need to show you something. Here, I set this up. So we have here an Android phone, but look at this. Oh, let's see if it works. There we go. We have the video on stream. Okay. So I guess let's plug that in here. No. Permission required. Yes, allow. Okay, wait. Maybe it's not. I keep squeezing the phone and it has like this. Maybe it's not charged. Let me plug in the cable. Yeah, the pin is just on my test phone here. It's not my real phone. You see there's like nothing on here. It's just a test phone. Oh, this stupid squeeze feature. You know what would be funny if it doesn't work? If it's like broken or something. How much did the camera cost? 400 euros, I think, or something like that. Okay, so this was the unboxing part of the stream. So now that's charging, it's like glowing red on the bottom there. I need manuals, people. So like down here, it's like glowing red when I plugged it in. Okay, let's just give it a bit and let's try this later. So yeah, let's not waste too much time. And arithmetic logic unit, correct. See, good guess. So I would say we are just not wasting any more time and we just watch the next video, because there are actually two videos that we have to watch. We first watch a video on the 2's complement. This talks about negative numbers in binary. And after that, then we actually build the then we learn about the ALU design, and then is the third video building the ALU. Wait, let me show you the laptop. So you can see on the right, we first need to watch this tools complement video, then we learn about the ALU design, and then we are building the ALU. So let's see how far we get today. All right.
You might already be familiar with binary. For example, this is 101 is equivalent to 5. If we just go down.
Hi, Ozaga. Let me interrupt you for a second. So we are building an 8-bit computer by Ben Eder, and we are following the YouTube series right now. And so we have finished like the clock module and the registers, and what we next will do is we will implement an ALU that will be able to add these two values in these two registers together. And so what we are watching right now is Ben Eder's video explaining the two's complement. And it's a good video because he's not just telling you how the two's complement works, and this is something he does generally in the series. He doesn't just tell you what the solution is. He's kind of like creating, actually he had a name for this on his podcast. I listened to that. Wait, how did he call this? Fake discovery story, or fake discovery fiction. So basically he's approaching, let's start with a simple idea that we have a bit that indicates is it a 0 or a 1. And so he's writing this up, and now he's exploring if this is a good option or not. And basically, you know, I mean, now I'm spoiling, it will turn out this to be a bad system, and then he will then figure out that the two's complement is a great way to represent negative numbers in binary. But so again, like this video is starting with like this wrong approach, showing that it's failing, where it's failing, and then I guess he will then, I mean, we are over halfway through the video, so I'm sure he will now get basically to why saying this is terrible, or he has already showed that it's bad in certain cases, and that the two's complement is fine. I mean, yeah. Right? Okay. So let's continue. What a garbage product. Does the FLIR work? So I was Googling a little bit. Maybe we can all... Hi, Zoding. Thanks for the host on Raid. Thanks for coming by. I hope your stream went well. Does the FLIR work? So you are just coming in while we are troubleshooting or ranting over a product. So because I thought it would be kind of interesting to like look with a thermal camera on the chips and see if they are heating up and stuff like this. And we talked about it on stream. I decided to buy a FLIR like thermal camera here. It's super fucking expensive, and we just unpacked it. I haven't tried it before, so I thought this would be just plug and play, and it's all working. So, great. That's making me mad. So, let's see. Can we collectively figure out how this works? I invested today in a setup to be able to show this Android phone to connect, you know, the camera to here. So I have this ability now to stream the screen of this phone onto the screen there. You know, isn't that cool? And so I thought we could use the FLIR camera because it like attaches via USB-C to the phone. Okay, so here's the problem. Theoretically, when you are looking at how this should work, you just plug the camera in, more than 300 euro. You plug the camera in, and now you're supposed to like turn it on or whatever direction, and this is supposed to like this LED down here is supposed to like turn on or something. But also the app doesn't recognize it, so it doesn't work, right? Okay, so what I read online is that it needs to be charged for at least an hour or so before using it. And when you plug it in, it is supposed to show that it's charging. And I thought, oh, when I plug it in, it turns on this this red light here. Come on. Here, this red light turns on. By the way, this is not a blue light, this is something else. So this red light turns on, but this is actually not the charging. This is the power indicator. This here is a charging LED, and it's just consistently off. When it's charging, it should be blinking. And that's funny. It's a sensor bar now. Should be blinking, but it's just consistently off. So what the fuck am I doing now? So people online were saying that you should try out different chargers. So I just wanted to start with that. I tried to plug it into my MacBook. That didn't seem to work. I have another charger cable here. Let's try that one. Same thing. This LED is glowing and not blinking. I mean this here is, so this is the this charger here from the Android phone. So this has 3 ampere, 5 volt. Probably needs to be charged for 1 hour. It doesn't charge. It's not blinking charging, so I cannot charge it for an hour. Do you understand? Like, it's not charging. That's the problem. Does it have to be plugged in the charger? This one in here, it says connect to the charger and keep it pressed with a rubber thingy. Okay, so this is pressing now. So I put it over here so I can kind of see it. Okay, so now it turned off, but I think I had this before. So now the light has turned off. Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
You might already be familiar with binary. For example, this is, so in our previous videos, and if we set this carry in to 1.
Ah, that's clever.
In other words, if we connect this like this, so if this is 0, we're adding. If it's 1, then we're subtracting.
Damn.
In this video, we're going to build the arithmetic logic.
That is so clever. That's so elegant with the XORs and the carry in. That's really elegant. I really like that. Yeah, you did the 256 bits. Does that also mean that you had to extend the instruction set to 16 bytes? Or like, not 16 bytes, 16 bits, 2 bytes? 1 bit for instruction, 2nd byte for address, or how did you implement it? The RAM module is somewhat different. Did you also write the Reddit post on the increased bytes? I think I actually read that today also when I looked at ordering. Oh yeah, wait, here you link a Reddit thread. Oh yeah, that's the thread I looked at. Oh, somebody was also earlier asking about the Instagram. No, I don't have my Instagram yet. I'm currently trying to go the route with a registered trademark. So I have done the application to register liveoverflow as a trademark. And then, once I have the German registration, I can go to the World Intellectual Property Organization and register my trademark worldwide. And then Instagram is Instagram is only valuing trademarks when they are registered with the WIPO or WIPO. And so I need this worldwide trademark, and then I can contact the support again, and then I try to get the account through that. So that's the current plan, and that is super expensive, but it's a principle. You know, I'm not giving up at this point. I refuse to make an Instagram account under a different name. I need to exceed my options before I do that. Anyone know how to get the length of an array? In C, or what language? What are you talking about? In Arduino C? Well, either you allocate that array, so you know the size when you allocate it, or you statically initiated it, then you also need to know the size already. So that you must know the size already. Or that is a clean C array, but maybe there is a library that kind of like implements an array object, and there it's a struct where you have like values, like some kind of array memory management maybe. But yeah. So a lot of functions that deal on arrays, you always need to supply the length of the array as a parameter too. The function itself cannot figure out how long the array is. I think in Arduino you can do size of array, size of data type in the array for the array objects. Yeah, but this is just, it's statically known, right? The size of array, it's like, it's not a dynamic function call to size of or anything like that. You could also just calculate that by hand. Yeah, if I don't, yeah, size of array give you the size of the pointer. That could also be true. That might also be true, yeah. This is like where I do trial and error. This is where I write it once, run it, and printf it, and then I run it again to check again.
Buffers here.
Okay, so these others, those are the ones I couldn't find in the German store, and I also had to import them, and they came in this epic package. Like what is this? Is this like some super valuable product or something? Look at this. Dun, 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 dun. And then you have this protection foam, and you remove that, and then you uncover the chips. What a waste of material. Climate change, people.
Again, it's this bi-directional thing. We're only going to use it in one direction.
Hi, doggy. Come here. Hey, Frito. The dog joined me here, but I'm not sure if he wants to be on camera. Content. There we go. This is Mr. Doggy.
But one thing I'm going to do just to kind of make...
You have definitely a buffer overflow in your code there. I would assume. I mean, I don't know the toChar array method, but I would assume that you can overflow the C array. So let me put that up on screen. Like the char array C here has a fixed length, and if you put in a string that is like the size of 100, then it will copy. I mean, that's, I assume, what is happening. That's why you put here the C array, and then the string will be copied to the C, and if it's too long, it just will overwrite. That's my assumption, if that's how it works. However, I would believe that if you actually just want to get the single characters out of the string, that's what you want to do, right? You want to just iterate over. I don't think that I'm sure there's a way to get the single characters out of that S string. There might be some convention like .cstr or something like this. Arduino. Oh crap, what did I do?
Convenient is...
Wow, did Firefox just crash? This is here Chrome that I've opened, and Firefox just crashed. Char size of S will not work. That does not work, because that is the size of a string, which I don't know, could be 8 or something like that. Who knows? Char@, does it have char@? Arduino string char@. Okay, yeah, okay, it seems to have a char@. Yeah, okay, that's what you want to use then. Perfect. Yeah, so what you would do is, let's see. So you would just do this for, actually, because you are using this string thing, I'm sure there must also be a length value. Yeah, there's length. So you can, for e equal to 0, I smaller than s dot length, and that's a function, right? Yeah. Length I plus plus plus, and then this should work, and that's safe. You have some nice quality cameras. Thanks. I pay a lot of money to overshadow my insecurities with good cameras. Did you get it charging in the end, the thermal camera? So we are in this test setup here where I have strapped something to continuously press down the button. Somebody said that this could work if you do it for like 15 to 30 minutes. So it has been like 20 minutes or so now. I was partially joking, but there was a pinch of truth in that, I think. Okay, anyway. So on the forum, the person wrote, before opening the camera, connect the charger and keep the button pressed for a while. I use an elastic band holding a small blah blah. According to Flair, this enables trickle charging of the battery to a point where the battery is again recognized by the charge management IC. Try 15 minutes first and see if it works. If not, try 30 minutes. Now, we have watched one 15-minute video and we watched 6 minutes of this one, plus we talked a bit. So we should be probably around 30 minutes now. So we could kind of try. He doesn't specify what to do. Like, do I just unplug it? Do I actually like try to use it? Do I re-plug it in? Looking at this, the charging LED is not shown. The button is currently not glowing. So I just unplug it and remove the button. Okay, so I unplug it from the charger. I remove the LED. So now it turns red again. I think that's not a good sign. I'm not sure. Let's wait a moment. I'm not sure how the turning on is supposed to work. I think when it turns on, it also is about the red thing, but then I think it should start blinking or something like that. Oh, Jamie Pine Live. Yeah, it surprised me that he was auto-hosting me. So I saw also his live stream fail clips with his mom, I think. And I saw his project before streaming when I was just lurking around Reddit, Twitch a bit. And then the other day when I started streaming and I looked in my list of who is hosting me, I noticed that Jamie was auto-hosting me. I was really surprised, whoa, he knows me. And then I wrote him on Twitter and said thank you and stuff like that. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so if you connect the charger, obviously the charging LED doesn't show a thing. Well, it's consistently glowing red. So let's see. Let's just put it to the side and see what happens. I kind of want to go back in my Twitch recording when we unpacked it. How did this all start? Was it red from the beginning? I need to look at the recording. I'm a bit curious. So sad. Okay, let's start building. So I noticed that the numbers are from my point of view, on the other way around. You know what I mean? Top what is it called when the letters are upside down? Upside down. I just noticed that and kind of annoyed me. Should move them one layer up because we need to connect here. There we go. That's the carry.
So now I want to connect the A register to one input of this adder. And the A register, remember, we've got this buffer that's connecting it to the bus.
By the way, the Fleur is still in this red state. Yeah, it's super unfortunate. I bought it just for the stream and then I was super excited to unpack it. It's super expensive. It's almost 400 euros. It's $400, I think. Can you link the library you are using right now? Maybe we can quickly check out the source code, and we can quickly check out how a new line is done. Okay, so we got all the power. Now we do the GND. Where's the black wire? Here. By the way, Fleur camera is still red. So maybe it's the idea to let it completely drain the battery. The good thing is I've heard if it would be turned on, the battery only holds an hour or so, I think. So, I mean, it's not really turned on, I guess, right now, but hopefully it's really discharged until tomorrow. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, the return is for sure the enter key. So you did connect to the phone and push the button. Yes, that's one thing I tried. If you want, you can look up all the troubleshooting things and I tell you if I did that or we do it again. No! I damaged the wire. Crap. If we keep doing it like this, we will just need 10 more hours for this ALU. If I had like stupid amounts of money, I would pay people to just make stupid statistics about my life. So I would like to know how many hours we spent on wire stripping for this whole thing. That would be cool to know. The least significant bit from the register with the 4-bit adder to the right. The least significant bit of the adder? I'm not quite sure what you mean, but yeah, a lot of connections still miss. So we connected the carry from the first adder. No, the carry of the first adder is connected to the carry in of the second adder. The least significant bit from the register with the 4-bit adder to the right. Oh, you mean if this connection should be connected to this one? Does it matter? I mean, we are connecting it to this one. Doesn't matter. I mean, we decided that this is like the least significant one, and at least I think Ben is doing it the same way, no? I think he's bringing the high bits all the way over to this one here. Or is he not? Did I fuck that up? Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Which adder did he connect from that register? I went into the left adder here, but if you compare this here with, you know, the picture that you see down below here, see, I went from there to this one, and he went from there to the right one. Yeah, now we need 20 hours to bend. Oh man, and I can't even salvage it. It doesn't even fit for anything else. Oh no, oh gosh, I make the same mistake again. We don't go down at 15. We want to go to the other chip. So we go to 25. We are going down here. Here. And we are only 3 hours and 40 minutes in. Isn't it incredible what we have achieved today? The focus is again going crazy. What's going on, camera? What's your problem? What's your problem? Isn't this annoying? What the fuck? Maybe the camera tells me it wants something there. Okay, what do you want? What do you want? Do you want to see the cable? The wire stripper? No, not happy about that. Do you want to see scissors? It wanted scissors. All right, there you go. Hope you liked it. Thanks, Tanscon, for the sub. Thanks for using your valuable Twitch Prime on me. Yeah, I know, PCB factories make one-offs pretty cheap. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I've built like a small PCB with some LEDs. I can show it. Wait, give me a second. I can show it. Here. That's it. It's 7 multiple like LED matrices. This is how it looks at the bottom. Here are all the resistors. And basically, these are shift registers. So you can use these pins to feed, to push in the single bits for the display and then show the screen. And there's also a video where it's running like a small pixelated version of Neon Cat on it. Like that was a time when Neon Cat was like super, like was a meme. Neon Cat or whatever. Yeah, so that was around that time. So did you go to university to learn how to make this stuff? No. So wait. So I went to a technical school before I went to university. The technical school, we had like the basics of electronics a little bit. Like we learned like truth tables, binary logic, and stuff like this. So I kinda understood. And you know, in my teenage years, I was able to take an LED and a battery and connect the LED, and the LED would then shine. Like that's as far as my, you know, just at home. And then during my university days, I learned, I got, I started to go to the local hackerspace in Stuttgart, the Stuttgart hackerspace, Shackspace. And there were a lot of people that were just like programming and building stuff with chips, and I basically used that opportunity to just then do my own project. So I wanted to do like this LED thingy. And the cool thing about like a hackerspace like this, you know, it's like a community, and you can ask these people to help you and explain stuff to you. And so, I mean, yeah, as long as you are try to do it yourself as well, you know. And yeah, so I basically sat there, you know, I went there almost every day. I sat there with my laptop and tried to design this. I first built it like on a breadboard and tested it out, and then I designed that, and yeah, so just like a learning experience like that. Did you progress well today? STFU. STFU. No. I'm streaming for 4 hours, and we are supposed to build the ALU, and all we did was plug in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chips and bend 1, 2, 3 wires. And we added the VCC and GND connection, but that's it. That's all we did. That's why the stream is just chatting. Exactly. Ednarek, were you here yesterday? Because this wire stripper that I have doesn't work. It sucks. It doesn't work with those wires, and I'm still waiting on the one that I ordered. Should arrive on Monday. We connected 4. We connected 4. It's amazing. We reached the moment on the stream where there's just awkward silent again. Good night. I tuned in on the stream number 6. I think I would not catch up, but thank you for keeping it slow. We done it. We done it. Look at these connections. Oh my gosh. Fleur still in a red state. So annoying. I cannot comprehend how a $400 device can be this fucked up. Just return it and maybe order a new one. Yeah. Do you plan to do much more electronic stuff on stream after this, or thought that far ahead? I haven't really thought. I don't know what I do afterwards. Like I said, maybe the PCB stuff. That seems like a cool project. But I might also return to web development for the hacking.app website. Maybe I do some other project. Maybe I stop streaming again. I have no clue what I'm doing. Hey, maybe we do gaming. Does anyone want to play Apex with me? Yeah, we haven't gotten very far with the cables. They will come tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow, on Sunday, I guess. What happened to the curated video page? It's actually up in an early version. It's on hacking.app. And yeah, I definitely want to continue working on it. Basically, it's at a state. Oh, let me show you. I have the streaming thing now. I can show you the bug that I need to fix. So if I go on to hacking.app, this is how the site looks like right now. So you can see I added like languages and stuff like this, and even drew pictures for a lot. Here I didn't draw pictures yet. But so for example, you could like go into like browsers And then you could like say you want to learn about the Chrome DevTools or Safari, or just watch here the videos. And so the bug that I discovered on mobile is, look, if I scroll a bit to the left, it reveals like this white border there on the right, and it stays that way. So there's like a little bit of a, like a, I don't know, there's a weird margin issue or something. Yeah, I will host, you will be sent over right away. Let me initiate the host. And see you on Sunday. Tomorrow I will probably not stream. Check out my YouTube channel, Live Overflow. Check out Live Overflow 2, which is the second channel where the stuff about from the stream is uploaded. Check out my new video coming Sunday. That's about it. Thanks for the subscriptions, Joker and TansCon today. Yeah, see you soon. So let's host.